Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Nurhamilia from the class of English Literature. And now I will try to explain to you, all of you, about language system, arbitrary, vocal, and symbol. To fulfill my assignment on subject Introduction to Linguistics with Mr. Hanan, for making 12 minutes video explaining about language. As we know guys, language can be used for express our feelings, emotional release, and of course communicating with other people. And language is system of arbitrary, vocal, and symbol used for human communication. There are 4 sections about the definition of language. First is system, the second is arbitrary, the third is vocal, and the last is symbol. At the first, I will explain language as a system. Language as a system must be systematically. It means that language should be uttered or written by us all. If you want to utter something or you want to written something that should be arranged systematically, what we want to say or what we want to write must be structured systematically. Like a sentence, a sentence is combination of some words, so the words to be written or spoken must be arranged and selected the selection of the words systematically. Okay, do you understand? The word to be written or spoken must be arranged and selected the selection of the word systematically. And what is the systematically? We know that what is the subject, what is the predicate, what is the object, or what's the adverb of time, the adverb of place, and more. So don't forget to arrange systematically if you want to talk or write something down. And if the sentence is neatly arranged when we want to say something or we want to write, it's so that other people can understand what we mean. But if we don't arrange the words systematically, and I think the other people cannot understand what we mean. For example, ordered the cafe she in a coffee. Do you understand what I mean? Ordered the cafe she in a coffee. You don't write? Why? Because I speak without arranging the words systematically. But if I say, she ordered a coffee in the cafe, do you understand? Yes, of course. And maybe you will reply me, what she ordered? Americano or latte? Because you understand what I mean. And that's why language must be systematic, and when it's not part systematically, other people will not understand what you mean. But when you arrange by systematically, the other people will understand what you mean. In principle, the language must be systematic, because as a language is a string of words that become sentence, and the word must be arranged according to their level or type. So basically, this is what is called language as a system, namely sentences that come from strings of words that have been systematically arranged. Can you understand about language as a system that I explained you just now? I will repeat again what is language as a system. Language as a system must be systematically. It means language should be uttered or written by us all. And if you want to utter something or written something, they should be arranged systematically, because a sentence as language is a combination of some words, so the words be written or spoken must be arranged and selected the selection of the word by systematically. What is systematically? What is the subject? What is the predicate? What is the object? The adverb of time, the adverb of place. We can select with that and arrange by the type. For example, many example, more example, like going school to I. Going to school I. Going school to I. Can you understand? Do you understand what I mean? Of course no. You don't. Because I'm not arranged the word systematically, but if I say I going to school, I think you will understand what I mean. I'm going to school. I'm going to school. So now, language is arbitrary. It means that is firstly created on the basis of social agreement. In this relation, there is reasonable explanation. So in other words, language is changeable. Yeah. For example, in bahasa, house is rumah. In Korean, house is 집. In Chinese, house is 자. In Sundanese, house is bumi. There is no legitimate reason that this is called it, because it is a social agreement that exists in the area. I will repeat that. Language is arbitrary. It means that it's firstly created on the basis of social agreement. In this relation, there is no reasonable explanation because it's a social agreement that exists in the area. Or in other words, language is changeable. Okay? And the example is maybe, dog. Yes, dog. As you know, dog is dog. But in bahasa, dog is anjing. In Korean is K. It's in other place, some words can have a different meaning. Because what? Because it's a social agreement that exists in the area. Okay? And next, I will explain language as vocal. A language that makes a sound out of the human mouth, which is each word of each sentence has a multitude of different sounds, which does not escape its continuity with language as a symbol because the sound itself is born from exciting symbols. Like we talk to another person is hearing what we say. And of course, language is a vocal, is a verbal language and used for the hearing people. Do you understand? When we talk with another people, hey, I like you, and the other person that we talk will hear, hey, I like you. Okay, do you understand? But there are some people who aren't lucky enough not to be able to hear what people are saying, cannot tell what they want to say. For example, deaf people. And because there is a visual language, or use our symbols. Okay? Because they cannot hear what people are saying, I say, hey, are you okay? She or he cannot hear the vocal is, hey, are you okay? She cannot hear this because, yeah, as you know, and maybe mute people can cannot tell what they want to say. They are just maybe, hey, come here, come here. Maybe he just can come here with a gesture. With a gesture, she can communicate with other people, and yeah, uh, there is a reason a visual language come or yeah, but used by symbol or gesture of our body. Therefore, that is for a deaf people. And alhamdulillah, uh, all of us is a normal people, can hear and can say what we want to say, okay, and can hear what people are saying to us, like that. And last, what is language as symbol? A language that emits a soundboard of letter symbols, where the symbols with each other have different shapes, different meanings, and also produce different sounds. Example, if I show something far in to deaf people, I don't speak a voice. I don't speak a voice, but I use body language, a gesture that calls something far away. Hey, there is. Hey, there is. There are. And when a mute person wants to communicate with us, he will use his gesture, his body language to us. Like, I want to eat. I'm hungry. I want to eat. I'm hungry. Okay? A mute person cannot communicate with us with a voice, with a language as vocal. And the what is that? Deaf people cannot speak, and yes, he will use language as symbol, language by gesture, language by body language. Yeah, that's all of my explanation about language. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.